Jay here. I hope you're all having a great day, and let's get into another recap. So today I was thankfully able to come out on top for a profit of $23 and change between the two stocks I day traded, TQQQ and SQQQ. So I was basically able to make back everything I was down yesterday, so I'm very thankful for that. And yeah, I'm going to walk through my trade with you right now and what I could have done better. So I didn't start trading until 7 o'clock in the morning, and the reason I waited until then to trade the market opens up at 6:30 is because I generally like to give the Nasdaq around half an hour to kind of try and find a direction on the day. I have trade I have traded the Nasdaq before when the market opens up, and I've generally found it's more often than not choppy and very indecisive with the direction it wants to choose. So I give it a little time to kind of identify that. And I didn't start getting in until around these levels at around 7:01 in the morning. As you can see, that was when my first trade was on SQQQ 7:01. And let me just go ahead and pull up that stock. But as you can see right around here, I got in at the price point 61.26 because direction was really in my favor, and I viewed there to be very little room to kind of pull back. I thought I was gonna kind of aggressively keep dropping. So I got in at the price point 61.26, and I didn't average up until it broke kind of this resistance area it was kind of having. It would push up, kind of fall a little, push up, fall a little. So I thought it was forming a little resistance. And once I saw the break above it, I averaged up at 61.38 right around here, and I sold at the kind of top of this candle right around here at 61.79. So I'm very thankful for that, and that was like a small trade, like around $17, just under. And on TQQQ, if I show you that trade, why did I get into this? I viewed the Nasdaq to have sold off so much to the point where it was trying to find some type of support down here. It had a nice green candle, broke above the EMA, came back down, it made a higher low, and it started going. So I bought in right around these levels at 25.79, and I sold for a small little push at 25.92. The reason why I sold is because if I show you guys the Nasdaq, it looks like it was going to be in choppy territory for me because it was aggressively selling off, and I know that once the Nasdaq aggressively sells off, it tends to sometimes find a support and try and go to the middle view up like it did end up doing eventually. But I did view there to be potential to be very choppy until it got to the middle view up like it was. It kept coming up and down, up and down, up and down. So I decided to sell at a pop and avoid this whole chop. And unfortunately, I couldn't trade anymore on the day because I had work in the morning. But it wasn't the worst day to kind of call it. Direction was not the most clear today. And like I showed you guys yesterday, why has direction seemed choppy? And this is all, again, in my opinion. This is because of where /NQ is approaching on a big picture. As you can see, like yesterday, I talked about it in March 2020, NASDAQ had a bit of a bearish run, hit the SMA line, and had a nice bounce for a higher highs for a bullish run. And as you can see, we are definitely at the territory now where we are approaching that SMA line again, even on the 20-year time frame. As you can see, as the Nasdaq has pushed up, it's tended to come back down, sell off, touch the SMA line, and use it as a support. It's able to confirm it as a support and ride it up for higher highs. Obviously, nothing has to happen. Patterns tend to repeat themselves. They don't always have to, so nothing has to happen, which is why I would strongly advise against loading up on everything aggressively right now, no matter how attractive the deals may seem, and just waiting for more of a confirmation. Around these levels, when people ask what is the confirmation, just take a look at this previous example right here. The stock had a nice little sell-off to the SMA line, and it wasn't until it broke above the EMA line and held, and it really started going and broke this previous resistance and made a higher high that it was confirming signs it was going to go on another bullish run. So that's kind of what you're going to want to look and wait for and be patient for. Confirmations that it is trying to uptrend. I don't just want to see it come up, touch the blue line because it can just get rejected. I want to see it push above it and hold, kind of maybe make this higher low pattern. Maybe if it comes back down, it doesn't go back down as low as it did and start going. So that's what the pattern I want to see before I start loading up on anything like Tesla, like I showed you guys, or swing trade. I wouldn't get in aggressively until I saw signs that it was gonna uptrend, because I want direction to be in my favor. So that is why I personally believe the Nasdaq has been kind of choppy this past couple days, because of kind of the territory it's been at. Like right around here, I'd say there was clear direction for a bearish run because it made lower highs, and once it fell below the EMA, direction was pretty clear in terms of how it was going to fall, especially with everything happening with the economy and inflation and stuff like that. So I would definitely advise you guys to be patient and maybe get in light if you want to for the stocks that you value in, like Tesla or whatever it is, and do not get in aggressively until direction is in your favor. And make sure to also please have a good risk to reward ratio, and just manage your risk. It's so important in stocks to do that. Make sure right before you buy in, even if it's lightly, you have a plan as to where you're gonna cut it and sell if the price point hits, whether that's a dollar amount or a price point it hits. You could choose either or, and just have a plan. So if the plan goes according to play, you're able to make more money than you were to lose if it didn't go your way. So yeah, guys, this has been another day trading recap. Thank you guys all so much for watching. And one more point I want to stress is I only made $23 and change today. Me and my brother never care about the dollar amount, because we realize that, yeah, $23 is not that exciting. A lot of people might see us and be like, these guys are waking up every day just to trade and make like 20 bucks, 30 bucks. And you guys have to realize that right now, me and my brother are using a small dollar amount because we realize we are still getting better at trading. We have a lot of areas to improve on, and we're definitely patient with the process. It can be very tempting to just want to use a lot of money right now to trade, use all the money we have in our account, but we don't want to do that because we want to manage risk. It's very important so our account isn't just blown up. And down the line, whether that's in half a year, however long it takes, where we feel very comfortable trading and we feel we've been very consistent and proved to ourselves, and then at that point we'll decide to trade with more money. I'm only using right now like around $2,000, right? 1% of $2,000 is like $20, around what we're up. In the future, we can very well be using, like 10 times that, 20 times that, and the profits definitely will come and be worth it. I just wanted to throw that in there so you guys can see kind of a big picture plan of me and my brother. We obviously aren't waking up every day aiming to just be making $20. We understand it's part of the process, and I just wanted to reveal that to you guys so you guys can also see like big picture. It's smarter to practice with a small dollar amount at first until you get good, so you can kind of earn your right to use a big dollar amount, and hopefully that will just, that could change your life around with making money like that and stuff like that. So yeah, it's very exciting to think about. So thank you guys all so much for the views, and I hope you all can like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video or learned something. And yeah, thank you guys all so much, and I hope you all have a great day.